the system, when you talk about the system, it is not fair. It is unfair in a lot of ways. I know it sounds very general and broad, but it is, you know how many times you hear people say the system is broken, it's not broken. It works exactly the way it's intended to work because of who it was created by. And so
Say that one more time.
Yeah.
Say that
That's a word right there.
Yeah.
That's a word right there.
The system is not broken. So when you really look at it, it works exactly the way it was supposed to. These little loopholes and whatnot were put there in place. And unless you are open-minded enough and smart enough to look for those things to make those changes, they're not going to change on a wide-scale level, right?
Yeah.
So going back to what I was saying is, I think in large part, Asian Americans, we're not ignorant to those things. We play the system to survive, to make it through. We don't, like I said, don't ruffle any feathers. And whatever you have set up, whatever we can make it work in our favor, we'll do that.
Yeah.
And so I think in large part, that's why so many years and so many times, so many instances, these injustices and these things have come up, and you hear us, not when you don't hear us because we're quiet, because we tried not to, like I said, ruffle any feathers. And so the change in it now after hearing about George Floyd and so many eyes being open, and it sparked something for us to actually speak up. And not only that, but I hear a lot of it is it's a lot of self-reflection. It's talking to our parents and our elders and anybody that we know that has had that mindset as well, that had a prejudice mindset. Yeah. And unfortunately it is there in our own communities, and we have to do our own self-correcting with our own people first. It starts, what is it, that phrase? It starts in your own, in your own home, 100%. Right? And I firmly believe that as well. And it's something, it's an ugly and tough conversation, but it has to happen because it'll never change if it doesn't happen.